Italian season is well underway after a fantastic first round on a rain-soaked Cremona circuit in Italy. Well, now we've got beautiful springtime sunshine here in beautiful Bavaria. This is Germany Pro-Wackersdorf Raceland, where 208 drivers from around the world have arrived ready to race the second round of the 2026 Rotax Max Challenge Euro Trophy. Settle in and enjoy today's action coming to you from Germany. The Euro Series is well underway. Let's race. The sun is shining. It is a beautiful springtime day here in the Bavarian countryside. We welcome you to Wackersdorf Pro-Kart Raceland for round 2 the 2026 Rotax Max Challenge Euro Trophy presented by WSK Promotion. In remembrance of a great champion and a great friend, a minute's silence for the late, great Alessandro Zanardi. First final here this afternoon, Rotax Max DD2 and DD2 Masters. The sun shining, we are ready to race in just a few moments over 15 laps of this 1.2 kilometre circuit. But firstly, let's check out some of the highlights of what has been a magnificent week here at Wackersdorf. The check on pole, DD2, the final. Up to the line, we race. Bezel times that perfectly. Look at the lead as Baccalini races through into position 2. Zach, that was a brilliant start from Jakub Bezel. He's already got an enormous lead as we've got a massive pile up into turn 4 at the top of the hill. Along with Knud Nielsen and Antoine Barbarossa, Mandel Nielsen, they will not win today. What a start from Bezel as we see Patrick up the inside. Nice pass. Puts Baccalini back a position. He's still on the podium. And then come the two Sodicars, the first of which is the Latvian Edgars Vilkans. And then 517 is Nicolas Picot. He's the first Masters driver. Vilkans, Baccalini, Picot, Ranja Vera's back in P6, Norbeck, Kirstens, Hannes Moran, and Len Nice up into P10. That's a great start from the Belgian. Vilkans into second place, ominously Jakub with a 49.860. The only driver under the 50-second bracket is the race leader, the pole sitter, and now the championship leader. An unbelievable start by Giuliano Cucciolillo from near on the back of the grid up into 12th place as we see the move down the inside. Nicolas Picot is on the podium outright. Nicolas Picot, P3 overall. Comes out of turn 11, glances over the shoulder. Jakub Bezel, 2.4 seconds clear. Tis Volkans, Picot, Tonica, Baccalini, Norbeck, Kirstens. Marine Schaber, Virus goes through. Cucciolillo, Horvath, Christensen. WK now up into 13th. The race leader. Gap out to 2.5 seconds. 2.5 laps away from victory.
Zero pressure is our race leader. He rounds the final corner and will go back to back here in Wackersdorf. Jakub Bezel extends the lead at the top of the championship and completes the halfway mark of the 2026 Rotax Max Challenge Euro Trophy in DD2. Vilkans and Nicolas Picot on the overall outright podium will win in Masters. Second place, from Switzerland.
back. It is a beautiful sunny afternoon here at Wackersdorf, 27 degrees. The Mini drivers on the grid, and yes, pun intended, they are starting to cook. Literally, it is Joshua Cooke who is on pole position. Zach.
Indeed so, Joshua Cooke taking pole position in what has been a faultless weekend for the young Brit off the back of victory in Cremona after James Reuvers' penalty. Joshua Cooke is firing on all cylinders and looking to do the sweep this weekend at Wackersdorf. Foot to the floor, the lights go out, and we go racing in Minimax. A great start there from James Reuvers. He's already tipped Joshua Cooke to the race lead through the opening couple of corners. Now towards turn number 3, a decisive moment in this race. Outside line going the way of the Hunter Motorsport driver of Oscar Kenny, trying to get involved. 3 cuts involved. At the back end of the field as they all try and negotiate their way through. No major casualties as they all continue. Back down the inside though, Joshua Cooke retakes the lead.
An incident for Sofes Jakobsen. We go full course yellow as we come across the line for the first time. Joshua Cooke, James Reuvers start 1-2. They finish lap 1-1-2. Oscar Kenny, Clinkers, Behrman, Rolf. Austin's in 7 where he started down Habatz. One more lap, in fact. No, it's green! Oh boy. The green flag was flying halfway through the field. There was confusion between the Wackersdorf officials down on the start-finish line. 1, 2, 3, and this time the green flag does fly, and we race the second half of the Minimax German Euro Cup. James goes down the inside as Joshua Cooke goes wide. There's Clinkers around the outside. Looking for space, the Bullfarm Power Tony Kart. Almost contact between the 10 Holland Racing and KR Sport Cars. Move up the inside. Sebastian sends it on through. Behrman for Sam Pollard Racing through to second place. Austin Aman. Sebastian second. De Kleine Jonge van the Netherlands. Mick Clinkers down through to P2. Signals frantically. We saw that in the pre-final.
The front, Mick Clinkers needs a sensational final half of this lap in order to take victory. Right now, he should get that ticket to Portimao by virtue of Joshua Cooke already having one, but he wants the overall victory. Turn number 10, his best opportunity, been and gone. Very wide entry, so it invites that move to the inside. Checker flag will fly, and in Minimax, it's Joshua Cooke defining domination here in Wackersdorf. A close battle with Mick Clinkers, but Cooke will hang on to take his second victory in the Euro Trophy. He ticked off the Italian Cup. He's now a German champion as well.
Here in the Bavarian countryside, this is the circuit built back in 1997. Pro Kart Raceland Wackersdorf. This is the grid, the Junior Max Final. We welcome you to Wackersdorf, Pro Kart Raceland in Germany, round 2 of the Euro Trophy, the Junior Max Final. We race. Zdenek Babicek gets the start as predicted. Raresh Pashku tries to follow him through. was almost turned around by Lucien Smith, who cops a hit himself up and over one of the KR Sport carts. We go full course yellow. A huge accident into turn 4.
Opportunity as we go back green flag racing. A big look over the shoulder from Zdenek Babicek will be unchallenged by the time they reach turn number 3. The two KR Sports though in 4th and 5th. That's Smith and Clark is down the inside having to defend is Pashku from the Slovakian and Martin Soltish to make their way up at the hill and now begin the descent towards turn number 5. A bit of a frenzy.
Babicek, 7/10 of a second. Just recently, 2 weeks ago, in fact, almost to the minute. He won at Lonata. We'll get back to that in a moment as Martin down the inside and puts Pashku back to 3rd. Here's Smith for KR Sport. Dead 057 around the outside. Ramis Pashku. Smith defends. That may well be enough for the podium. Smith defends. He'll be slow on the exit. He'll defend. White lines it meanwhile out front. The checkered flag will wave. Yaksimesh Czechia. Zdenek takes his 6th major international victory in 6 months. Soltish 2nd. Smith just hangs on for the final step of the podium in 3rd place. grid, 90 Senior Max drivers, the original Senior Max engine, which was introduced to the world of kart racing with actual shock, if we tell the truth, way back in the late 1990s, the first race back in 1997. We take a look at the grid. Jeremy Reuvers on pole alongside Teresa Babicek, the former W Series Formula 3 driver. Tom, don't discount the Frenchman.
Sail all the way through. This is where it happens though. The Senior Max final, foot to the floor. We go racing and Jeremy Reuvers just does get the jump. He will lead through the opening couple of corners. Look out for Austin Lee, who's then gets sent wide off the exit of turn number 2. Babicek trying to apply a bit of pressure. Then comes Tom Langlois in the Stody car. A huge pile up though at the back end of the pack. The top 15 make their way through. Everyone else behind though, caught in the melee, caught in the frenzy. Jeremy Reuvers will lead the first half of the opening lap.
As Jeremy comes across the line for the first time in P1, great start. Babicek, she gets the slipstream. Teresa wastes down the inside. Jeremy back to P2. Tom in third. It is on. Teresa Babicek sideways. Jeremy runs into the back of her. Tom in the slotty cart. Here comes Austin Lee.
This second half of the race is where Jeremy Reuvers really finds his mettle. Straight down the inside though, what a move that is from Austin Lee, a late dart as well. The switchback is there for the Frenchman. Oh my goodness me, up and over him. Tom Langlois will carry on, but Austin Lee sent out of this race. And one of the big heavy hitters on home soil, Austin Lee out. It's now a 2-horse race up in front.
Almost wrote off his chances before the start of the race with the Romanian Austrian in P6 from grid 20. Jeremy back down the inside. Reuvers says that's enough, Theresa. And puts the Tony Kart Racer 401T back in P1. Approach the second half of the final. Theresa responds. She does so. Jeremy into the marbles. In F3, that's the British GB3 series last week, and Jeremy back down the inside. Jeremy through to P1. There's Lewis. Crest the rise. He's catching the both of them. Tom Langlois incredibly still in the race. P1, but he's back to P2. It is on. Look who's come to fight. Lewis up into P3. Jeremy back down the inside. The Scotsman will take the both of them. Reuvers under attack, not from Theresa. She now has to defend from Tom. It's Reuvers from the Scotsman. Lewis, he's through to P3. What a race. We go into the final third. It is Reuvers from Gilbert for Craft Motorsport. Babicek back to third. That's Tom from MacB. Lewis down the inside. Gilbert takes the lead. Babicek fights back. It is on. A 5-kart fight. Bishop can win this. Macaulay Bishop. We weren't expecting to say this as Theresa fights with Jeremy Reuvers. Tom's behind. Max attacks. The best Rotax race we have seen in years in the Euro Trophy. Tom up onto the podium. Lewis Gilbert from Scotland.
The RMC Euro Trophy. Jeremy Reuvers gets dethroned. Lewis Gilbert takes the top step. What a drive! Penalty, a nose cone penalty for the Scotsman. Jeremy Reuvers ultimately, after all of that discussion of, oh, he can still be proud of, going for 6 from 7. He does go 7 from 7. Jeremy Reuvers, domination defined this weekend. He's been tyrannical here at Wackersdorf.
At the halfway point of the championship. 2 rounds raced and 2 remain. From here we go to beautiful Belgium at Genk, the home of champions. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then.